brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
I'm the 2K MC, supreme voice of the 2K universe. I've decided it's time for your top plays of the week. Our first play is from Elijah Dream during Court Conqueror. The flashy assist attempt dashed by a missed shot.
Let's be the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Wizards. That's Alex Len. And shooting guard, Raul Neto. And power forward, Rui Hachimura. And the other guard position, Russell Westbrook. And the other forward, Bradley Beal. The head coach of the visiting team is Sparky Brooks.
Introducing the starters for your Atlanta Hawks! At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 19, Tony Snell. Starting at shooting guard, At 6 foot 6 inches, number 13, Bogdanovich. The other forward, standing 6 foot 8, number 20, John Collins. The big man, 6 feet 10 inches, number 15, Clint Capella. At the other guard position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 11, Trae Young. Your home team head coach is Nate McMillan. This is the ATL. Make some noise for your Atlanta.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper or a dunker. Truth be told, he said, I wasn't even considered a top guard in my recruiting class, but I worked relentlessly and played with a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to be considered among the great players. I wanted to belong. Kevin, he certainly belongs with the Hawks right now.
Thanks, DA. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Lou Williams.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Bradley Beal, Rui Hachimura out there with Len. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Neto in at the two-guard spot. And for the Hawks, we've got Bogdanovich. Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the 1. Frank, it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight. You know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
No doubt about it. Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, Brian Grant, a lot of guys that earn their living wearing that hard hat.
Here's Westbrook. Good defensive work there by Young. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, look at Hachimura making good use of his length. I mean, he goes up inside and reaches through to his shot.
Young from outside, another 3 for Atlanta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the Wizards with possession. 4-point game. And finished off by Westbrook.
Now he uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
Young for 3, connects from 3-point range. Young's got 6.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Young with the steal. The 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
Outstanding start from 3-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Poked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Young against Westbrook from 15 feet away. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Westbrook with the steal. He kicks it to Beal. For the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
This is what you think of when you hear Bill's name. A dangerous 3-point shooter.
Young for 3. Here's Bogdanovich. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shoots the three, and Trae Young gets the three. He's got 12.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Westbrook, rebounded by the Hawks.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
From deep, Collins, good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside, Beal, shot to stop the run. The Wizards with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Rejected by Len. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook, and Capella sends it back.
And you can't throw up weak stuff around Capella. He takes pride in sending shots back.
Three-pointers, Snell. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And here's the break. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Well, come on, G.A. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Boy, still the codes. Just the moment I come for you. Yeah, they belong with no monkey business. Can't H numbers, no. Shout out to Cape Town. Africa's always a great time. Down to all of us living us. I tell them, let me go to Lagos. How you like to play, Tab? Really hating because your pace, girl. Philly women really chilling with me now. I really can't stop San John. The double MJ is back, mo. See me sneaking with Fat Boy. See they can sleep on my raps they have. But who really can back? Ripple on. Spin a minute, make it back.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Neto. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Second in free throw percentage and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And you never see him get nervous when he steps to the line. That's why he's second in the league in free throw percentage. A shot's good from Westbrook.
Oh, what outstanding initiative from Westbrook. He has such a good feel for when to shoot off the pass.
Got that one up quick. Young's got 17.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Westbrook finds Beal. Stolen by Collins. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of 3-point bombs.
Now here is Hachimura. Here's Snell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Westbrook against Young. And the pass to Beal. And another miss by Washington.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Wizards trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
A defender mixes it up with Hachimura, but Rui's physicality gets him through.
A nice shot by Young.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Westbrook drives in. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Took him no time at all on that one. Young's got 23.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Trying to get open is Len. Westbrook, no good. Atlanta leading by 20. Three-pointers, Snell, another three for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Beal. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. Young against Westbrook. Back to Neto. Here's the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Then for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford comes in for Alex Len, and it's Bertanis in for Raul Neto.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. The three-pointer, no good. Capella kicks to Gallinari. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you see the muscle Gallinari's added to his frame. Now able to draw contact and still finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bonga's checked in, and it's Matthews in for Beal.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Now here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, taking flight. Gotta admire how high Westbrook gets up when he goes for an alley-oop.
Wasted no time on that one. Williams has got 5 now.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Williams against Westbrook, taken away by Williams.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now here's Matthews. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. It's stolen by Bertans. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
And Huerter gets it to go.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 11, and Capella sends it back. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Washington with the rebound. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Bonga. Back to Westbrook. The kick out to Matthews. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Over Westbrook. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. He has 7. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, but what a tremendous effort, Kevin. I thought they were coming all the way back. Such a terrific fourth quarter of basketball, but they just could not get over the hump.
Hawks making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Ish Smith, he's checked in for the Wizards. Washington's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
Point guard with major hops. Give Dunn room to fly. He will not disappoint.
And you, at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
Now, here is Smith following the miss by Chris Dunn. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Here's Hunter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Gafford. And here is Bertans. Passes it to Bonga. Here's Gafford. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dunn misses. The Wizards shooting pretty efficiently out there. It isn't 48% in the first quarter. Matthews passes to Bertans. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And the 3 off target.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Hunter's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Hawks. Hunter's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. The pass to Bertans. Back to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Dunn shot's good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Dunn's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Now Smith. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Oh, Smith is a fighter. Someone who usually doesn't back down from anyone, especially on these types of shots.
Here's Herter. And that one is stuffed right through.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Down low, here's Gafford. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
For Atlanta, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Shooting one.
The free throw drops for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Seven seconds left in the first. Here's Bertans for three. Gafford, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And the Wizards with possession. And stolen by Hunter. Herter the two with Hunter at the three. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's done in at the one spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Smith. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Out to the right wing. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Here's Dunn. Another three for Atlanta.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, man, talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now, here is Smith. To the middle. Here's Gafford. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Good on the shot. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. It's Matthews on the wing. They get it back. Second chance shot. Goes up again. Takes a three. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Now, here is Smith. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. That one drops for him.
The cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
And Herter gets it to go. Here's Smith. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Bertans. Back to Smith. Launches it. And no good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Okongwu. Again, the Hawks good for 2. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Smith with it, now guarded by Gallinari. Smith the pass to Bertens. Pass to Bonga. Clock at 6. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Gallinari inside the three-point line. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The kick out to Matthews. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Okongwu's shot is good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Dunn. So it's the Wizards now. Young with the steal. Here's Snell. He's got 5 over Westbrook. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. Here's Neto. Outside, Beal. The 3. They grab their own miss. Len goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
The Wizards have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
It just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates, so he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Puts one up from 19, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, Westbrook is really racking up points. I mean, the focus he's brought to this game is just incredible.
Great D that time from Westbrook. Wizards have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Neto, the pass to Westbrook. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Len.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
Atlanta's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Got that one up quick. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And the slam by Williams.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovic possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
The Wizards shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. And it's Neto in the corner. Back to Beal. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Beal's got his third basket of the night right there.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
That one goes. Count it.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Young with the steal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 32 points in the game.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
There's Westbrook, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Now, this is why it's tough to cover Westbrook. He can get the shot off in seconds.
And again, it's Trae Young with the triple. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hawks. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight because the three, not one of them, ain't working.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. It's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
And checking out the numbers for Young, just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging about 26 points per, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Now Bogdanovic. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Basket counts.
Polished offensive player. Bogdanovic has a nice-looking mid-range shot, and it just continues to get better.
Beal can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he gets the bucket.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
The kick out to Westbrook. That one off the back iron and out. Hawk shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Williams scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And just a fluid offensive talent with really a knack for getting to his spots. Williams so hard to keep up with.
Neto with the bucket.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Here's Young. Here's Collins. Hachimura grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Neto finds Beal and finished off by Beal.
There's not much Beal can't do. We get to see some of his aerial skills here.
Shots good from Young. Young's got 37.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Back to Westbrook. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 17 points for Russell Westbrook. Here's Young. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting stronger.
Westbrook passes to Len. Beal against Bogdanovic. Beal can't get it to go. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. The shot that time, not on target. And Atlanta will come the other way.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back. Still, plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Williams, that's a two-pointer. Nice shot from the wing. Williams has got 13 points. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. Westbrook dishes to Beal. And it's Neto in the corner. The Wizards with another miss.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Collins, good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Washington. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Now, here is Young. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Washington.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
And the Wizards with possession, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. And Beal kicks to Westbrook. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his third assist on the night.
Oh, man, this must frustrate the defense. Westbrook makes the three look so effortless.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For the Hawks, Solomon Hill comes in for Williams. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Trae Young. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Bertanis comes in for Raul Neto. Westbrook surveying the D. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Wizards ball.
So both teams making some changes here. There's the triple. Offensive rebound.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Trae, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points, 3 steals and 2 rebounds. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
Clearly, this game is all about Ice Trae. This guy's confidence is incredible. When he gets into a rhythm, he takes over games.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Wizards.
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count That means taking care of the ball.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Russell Westbrook, Hachimura out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Len, and it's Neto in a shooting guard. Collins, good. Collins has got 14.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Hachimura, and the dunk by Hachimura.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
On its way from Young for two. The putback, Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Neto. Now here's Len. And the dunk by Len.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Young way outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, terrific effort there by Young, really all night. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but he's just stayed one step ahead of them.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And good, he hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
One shot.
That's good from Young. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
Man, that's just the competitive spirit of Westbrook. He's always eager to make a statement at the rim.
Bangs home the trifecta.
But D has got to do something to take away his three-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 24. Neto kicks to Westbrook. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
Well, he's embracing his role as a leader. Bill knows his team depends on him to score like this.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. And a change for the Wizards. Smith has checked in. Wizards have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Young with the steal. Pulls up for 3, and again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
What a baller this guy is. I love watching Bill come right back with the payback triple.
Young from outside. Good, another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And listen to this crowd. They are letting him hear it.
Greg, as well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays we've seen in league history.
I mean, this is the definition of being in the zone. Nobody can stop him from deep, and those shots keep on falling.
Westbrook finds Len. Wizards passing it around. Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Pulls it from 20. That one a little long. Atlanta's shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Okongwu's shot is good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Smith outside. Kicks to Beal. The 3-ball. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one. On its way from Young for 2. Rebound, Washington. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Smith with the ball. Inside. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They are just killing them on the interior.
On its way from Young for 2. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Really clever with the basketball. Young so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
Len passes to Beal. Gallinari with the rebound. And the Hawks with possession here. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Beal is so tenacious on the drive. He shows no remorse to the defense on these type of dunks.
Young for 3. He got it again. Sensational. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Smith outside. Westbrook against Young. It's Westbrook with the drive. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No one plays with more fire than Russ. I mean, relentless at going to the hoop. No choice but to foul him sometimes.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Two.
first free throw is good.
Well, what you do appreciate about Westbrook is how determined he is. I mean, he plays with such a contagious intensity.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Williams, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Young. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Chris, you played for 5 different teams in your career and a number of different coaches. As you look back, what percentage of great coaching is X's and O's? And what percentage is just inspiring your players and getting them motivated?
X's and O's are probably the most important. You need a coach that can adapt his system to the players on his team, to the teams that are coming up, that can adjust in coaching style. And so I definitely think as far as that, the coaching, the skill set, and the play calling is definitely important. And I think motivation has a part to play as well. Look at the quick instincts of Bill. They're just fantastic. He does a super job of leaking out that time in transition.
Here's Dunn. Bertans against Gallinari. Over Bertans. But they recover it. And another shot. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
And once Lou Will catches fire, look out. He is really pouring it on now.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Matthews, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. Hawks on D. There's the pass to Westbrook. And that one drops for him. Westbrook's got 34 points.
Now, you know Westbrook has never been afraid to take it inside. Great size advantage for a point guard. 200 solid pounds.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said, it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
Gotta live with it if you're the defense. Dunn must keep showing he can make those tough shots.
There's the pass to Bonga. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Wizards ball. Washington's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Bertans kicks to Westbrook. Drills it from outside. Westbrook's got 39.
Oh, you got to play better defense than this. Westbrook is ready to take the shot when given it.
And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. Washington's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And a miss there on the triple. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Wizards ball. Collins checked in for the Hawks.
John Collins.
Washington shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. The Hawks shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. Here's Capella. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Offensive rebound.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle. What a game he's having on the boards. Even their big fellas can't keep him off the glass.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Westbrook. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Chris Dunn did not like that.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Tries it from 19, and he nails the jumper. Dunn's got 9 points now in just the second half.
The former 5th overall pick in the 2016 draft. I mean, this is encouraging for Dunn, putting it all together right now.
Westbrook passes to Gafford, and Capella sends it back, and he recovers it. Gafford misses. Now, here's Capella. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From 15 feet away, Bertans grabs the board. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Wizards ball.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Raul Neto's checked in for the Wizards. Washington's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Bogdanovich looking around, and the Hawks can't hang on to the ball.
Wizards ball.
Washington shooting an impressive 61% from the field in this third quarter. Here's Neto. He's guarded by Collins. Bonga, no good. Hawks shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Here's Hunter. Up and in from the low block. Hunter's got 13.
He's been there for them, but they haven't needed him much.
Here's Neto. He's guarded by Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Wizards shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Goes up the baseline. Williams can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Matthews gets it to go. He's got 7.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
13 feet away. They get the rebound. Knocked away. From deep three-point range, no good on the last second attempt there. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Head coach Nate McMillan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hey, what we got to do here is we got to execute offensively, set solid screens, and be patient if you get the switch. Okay, be patient if you get the switch.
Well, the message there, practicing patience out there, doesn't want them to be in a rush at all.
And why should they? Right now, it's all about making the right play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Williams is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Solomon Hill. Then there's Hunter. And it's Fernando in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Lopez. Over in the corner, Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. No one covering.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And Chandler Hutchison is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. Fernando, that's good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books, and the basket is good.
These are the shots that the coaching staff wants Lopez taking. You see why when this is the result.
Dunn, right side. That one's not going to go. And the Wizards now going the other way. Shoots a fader. Fernando, that's good. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Hutchison. And stolen by Hunter. Washington with the rebound. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. Pass to Hutchison. Fernando pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Fernando over Smith, and it's good off the back rim and in. Fernando's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's all about the tail of the tape right there. I mean, his size advantage makes that jump shot easy pickings.
Smith kicks to Lopez. And another miss by Washington. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Hunter. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Passes it to Smith. Over in the corner, Matthews. And with the move league-wide for greater representation, some are calling for more diversity in front offices. Chris, some say progress isn't coming fast enough. What do you think?
I think progress hasn't happened fast enough either. Put me on that list. Let me sign that petition. Because even in the coaching ranks, fewer black head coaches this season. You know, teams need to hire the best candidate. No one's saying anything different than that. But the fact of the matter is, they're not interviewing some of the best candidates. That's all. Let some of the best candidates in the door, and they should be hired.
Here's Dunn after the basket by Washington. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Hunter. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now the pass to Winston. Here's Hutchison. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Wizards, Chandler Hutchison, taking 2 shots.
Two.
And that one misses. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series, they just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, let their guards down at times. Then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
It's stolen. Matthews with it. Okongwu covering. Here's Smith. And it's blocked.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Done against Smith. Dunn misses.
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
That's tipped. Here's Herter. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Wizards ball.
Washington's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Smith the pass to Lopez. Pass to Winston. Back to Lopez. Dishes it to Matthews. From the arc. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
With the second half he's having, his field goal percentage is way up there.
Lopez with the steal. Matthews scanning the floor. Pass to Winston. In the corner, Smith with it. Wide open. Misses off the left iron.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Chris, we've seen in the three-point contest, they've added a pair of deep shots worth extra points. If the league decided for the All-Star game to test out a 4-point line, what would you think of that?
I'm not sure about the 4-point line yet. I think we'll always have time for that, but I don't think it's a need to rush for that. I think until everyone can shoot like Curry or most guys can shoot like that, let's just not change it because 1 or 2 guys can. When we look at offensive efficiency and other statistics, still a lot of ways that this game can be improved with the line where it is. I love the NBA welcoming innovation, but this is something that I think we're jumping ahead of the times.
And so he'll bring it up for Atlanta. Dunn with it over Smith. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Dunn's got 21.
Decent at catching it in from the mid-range. It's obvious that Dunn wants to improve his jumper.
And it's Smith missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
The 17-footer. The shot by Okongwu, no good. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Smith on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. And the dunk by Lopez.
I like how hard Lopez goes. He's a hustler and likes getting chances to finish with power.
Atlanta calls timeout. Chris, you had some great battles with those guys in the 2020 Hall of Fame class, like Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. And I know you're going to join them in Springfield in the Hall of Fame soon as well.
Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. It was an honor playing against these guys. You know, when you think about Kobe and the Mamba mentality, as a friend, you just miss that competitive spirit, and it was an honor to call him an opponent and a friend. Tim Duncan, you had to be prepared when you went up against him and his great Spurs team. And same with Kevin Garnett, just energy and passion, and one of my favorite players of all time. So it was an honor playing against them and an honor to call them friends.
Atlanta's shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Lopez with the steal. Smith feeling it out a bit. It's blocked.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
It's stolen by Smith. Here's Winston. And stolen by Okongwu. Poked loose. Passes it to Fernando. The 11-footer kept alive. Another shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Wizards have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Winston. Smith for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Herter's got his fourth rebound in this one.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
And the turnover again by Atlanta. Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta. And a switcher also for Washington. Gafford's checked in. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Nice ball movement by Washington. And the basket by Hutchison.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Hutchinson's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Dunn. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. Atlanta making a switch here. Snell's checked in. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Turnovers continuing to be a problem here in this quarter.
Washington has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Back to Smith. From past the arc, buries it from three-point range.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks over Smith. The Hawks again can't hit.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
And the basket by Hutchison.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Williams, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Williams has got 19 points. Washington's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And here's Smith. Here's Gafford. The pass to Hutchison. And here's Matthews from the arc. Fernando pulls it in. Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
Okongwu, offensive rebound, over Matthews, and the shot is long.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Wing shot on the way. Snell, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Matthews. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Hawks shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Atlanta.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're leading by 42. 58 seconds left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Set it up!
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams kicks to Snell. This one for three. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Here's Hutchison. Matthews, no one around him, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart. Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from, arm's length from the bucket.
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. They get it back. Here's Fernando. Got a hand on it. Here's Winston. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Trae, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position, so what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.